Hey everyone, Anne-Marie, spiritual life coach and owner of the Soul Awakening Academy here. So this video today is about what does it mean to have a spiritual awakening? So I've probably done other videos on this, but I've just had a few messages recently from people saying that they think what's happening, like they think they're experiencing a spiritual awakening. So what is it really? Well, it's a bit like The Matrix. Now, I've watched The Matrix, but I can't really remember it very well. But I do know that the underlying theme was about Neo? I don't know. Anyway, waking up from what he thought was reality, and that there was a little bit like there were two opposing sides. Like one side wanted to keep you conditioned and the other side wanted to set you free. And it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like when he wakes up and he's thinking, what, this reality? I'm hearing messages. Something's happened that's basically said to him, this isn't reality. This is a simulation, and it's a controlled version of reality. And something gave him that kind of shock, that wake up. That's, you know, those whatever events occurred. And after that, there was a lots of synchronicity. And that's what people find when they hear a piece of information that makes them question, is that really true? Is there something more to my life, to me, to the nature of reality, to the world, to the universe? What is true about it? And maybe what this person is saying is true, that there are multiple universes. We are living in a simulation. We are just made of energy, light, vibration. My kind of vibration can create my reality, that kind of thing. And then synchronistic events will happen that will make you go, oh, even more, that this is true, this isn't reality, such and such just happened, it's so synchronistic, I can't believe it, it's like a message, it's a sign. And then we go off and we look for information about different versions of reality. And then we'll listen to other people's truths. We might ride on that wave for a bit. We'll listen to things about conspiracy theories and aliens and, I don't know, like the law of attraction, the Celestine prophecy. I love that book. That kind of thing. So we go off on that wave then, on that tangent. Then we start telling our friends. About, oh, do you know about this? And it could be this, and we're being controlled and all this stuff. And all those, I think, have got very valid points. But this is normally the trajectory that it goes on when you start to kind of, as they call it, wake up. You'll wake up, then you'll think that everything is a big conspiracy and there's, all kinds going on. And you'll start to be a little bit paranoid and a little bit fearful and a little bit not knowing what to do and not knowing what's true and what's not true. And you might just put the whole thing to bed and not think about it anymore because it's just too confusing and too much. Or you might decide to really get into it and to go deeper and to go, well, if there is more, what more is there? There's so much more that you can learn if you want to go down the rabbit hole with that. But ultimately, for me, it's about helping you find your truth. When we think about our life and we think about who we are today and how we identify ourselves in the world, I'm Anne-Marie, I'm this, that, and the other, I'm a spiritual life coach. They're just identity labels. They're just the things that I do in my human body to have some kind of existence in this reality. In essence, that's not me. In true essence, my ultimate truth is the vibration that I carry. And that vibration that I carry is up to me because it's controlled by my thoughts and my feelings. And that changes my vibration, it changes my experience, it changes my reality, it changes the way I interact with other things in this existence, if you believe that anything else exists, that is. But it changes things. So your truth is about stripping away all the mental chatter, stripping away all the labels, all the identity, all the things that you attach to so you know who you are when you look in the mirror. You know, when you look in the mirror, you're not really looking at your soul. You're looking at this version of yourself that you have created. And why have you created that? You've created it through your thoughts. You created it through your belief system. You've created it through your conditioning from other people. And that conditioning, that influence from other people, can create who you become, because that's who you think you are and who you should become. When in actual fact, it could be a million miles away from the complete truth of who you even want to be. So when you start to think about that and think about, well, yeah, why am I doing this job when really I love animals? Well, because my parents told me that there isn't any money in caring for animals and that I must be a lawyer and I must get married, when actually I never wanted to get married. And then you can start to question, well, whose life is this when you get to a ripe old age of 90 and you look back? Are you going to be happy with the choices that you made in life? So the truth of your reality existence, the truth is we don't know. The truth is it's different for everyone. The truth is you can go within and you can listen to the messages that your soul is nudging for you to do and experience. And that might mean that you completely change your life, or you just change elements of it. You might start speaking up more. You might start saying what your deepest desires are. You might decide to, I don't know, leave a relationship that you feel is the norm and that you need to be in that to fit in with your cultural, religious, societal norms. And there's a fear that if you don't comply to those norms, that you will be ousted out, you will be thrown out of your community and tribe. Well, that's just control. So it's about bravery, about breaking free from any conditioning that's been placed upon you that's now defining who you are and is false. So you go down the rabbit hole and it's not an easy ride, but boy, it certainly changes your life. And obviously you're in control of how life works out for you through your thoughts. Any questions, you know where I am.